Je, 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 je. Onangona tomavele, je, je, je. Je, je, je. Aula fenfel shawele, je, 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 je. Hello, sweet team. Welcome back to my channel. This is Sweet Ajele, and I am back with another Abele Walls recipe. Let's get right into it. To a bowl, add in 2 cups of powdered milk. To that, 1 cup of Milo. You may use cocoa powder if you wish. I'll also add in half a cup of condensed milk and 1 cup of water. I'm going to stir everything together until it is well combined. I find that adding all the water that the recipe requires from the beginning may cause you to stir for a longer period of time, and you may end up with chunks of your Milo or milk powder just hanging out. So doing it little by little helps a lot. Now, shout out to Lawrence Ate, who waited and waited for the origin of Abele Walls in my previous video, and it never came. I am sorry. I should know that people do look up to me for the explanation of certain things, and I failed you. So I went to work. I contacted some people, and finally my uncle Ago, Brad Daddy, as we affectionately call him, told us the whole story. So I'll be telling the story as we go. I've added in another cup of water and I've stirred it beautifully. I'm going to check the consistency to see if it is right for me, because hey, this is to your taste. You may add more or less water, but remember that chocolate have a hard time freezing because it is so rich. So the more water you add, the easier it'll be for it to come out of your cups, and the less water you add, the harder it'll be for it to come out. So bear that in mind. When your ice creams are ready and they don't come out easily, you didn't do anything wrong. It is just the richness of the chocolate doing its thing. Once I'm done stirring, I'll let it sit for about 10 minutes so that I'm sure that everything have melted beautifully. And as you can see, it has. So we're going to go ahead and transfer it into our preferred freezing method. Please be sure to use room temperature water to help dissolve your milk and Milo easily. Now let's get into the history of Abele Walls. In the post-colonial years of Ghana, aka Gold Coast, a British company named Unilever brought their ice cream named Walls Ice Cream to Ghana, and they had vendors that went around the city on bicycles selling this ice cream. Now, if you couldn't afford the whole ice cream, they had knives and they'll cut it in half so you can afford and enjoy it too. In the Greater Accra Region, where the company was located, was immensely populated by the Ga tribe. And when the Gans taste the ice cream, they'll say, meaning Abele neke, meaning what is so sweet like corn, because corn symbolizes Swititintins for the Ga tribe. For instance, in the 60s and 70s, hit highlife songs will pause at intervals of their instrumentals just to say Abele, Abele Sokoo, Abele, just to tell their listeners how sweet the music is. Before long, the vendors will now go around saying Abele Walls, Abele Walls, and now it has taken over the whole Ghana, and I love it because it has taken over social media as well. Brad Daddy, thank you so much for this history lesson. The sweet team and I appreciate it. While our history lesson was going on, I went ahead to pour our ice cream into the cups and mold. I've covered it with some foil. I also inserted our popsicle sticks in the cups, but for the molds, I like for it to stand up, so I'll use a knife to poke holes in it first before adding in our popsicle sticks, and whatever will be left we would pour it into the bags so we get a chance to cut it the way they cut it way back then. Once done, we'll place it in our freezer for about 8 to 12 hours or until we are ready to enjoy. When it comes out, place it in warm water for about 30 seconds and it should come out easily like this. But if you're finding it hard to come out, it may just be super rich. And for the one in the bag, let us go ahead and cut it up the way they do in the good old days. Yes, y'all, check out how super deliciously rich this is. It was so yummy. Your kids will love you forever if you make it for them in this hot weather, as if they don't already love you. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and are inspired to try the recipe. Until I see you in the next one, stay safe, keep loving each other, and remember that the love of God and family is life's greatest blessing. And guys, ke unamini uchemi sweet mahabotu. Bye y'all.